This is Genda Law, where I got my start as a lawyer. The owner, Genda-sensei, is like a father to me. He's been a well-respected figure in Kamurocho for years. Genda-sensei... Huh? Where is everyone?
Oh, Saori-kun and company are down at the courthouse. Those two are always putting in a hard day's work.
It's good to see you.
I believe we met the other day. It was that con artist case. How'd it go? Did Yagami get that solved for you? He goes all in on his cases, but that's about his only redeeming quality.
Yeah, he's really gone above and beyond.
Sorry to impose, Genda-sensei, but can Keiko-san stay here a while?
Fine by me. It was getting a little too quiet.
Speaking of which, it's rare to see the office this empty.
Yeah. Big enough.
It's...
No. It's an anti-nuisance ordinance file.
Huh?
It's
Oh,
a
you
groping
mean-
case?
She's a smart one. This happened 2 months back. Some good Samaritans at a train station pinned down a groper who was trying to make a getaway. Wouldn't you know it, the culprit was a cop, of all things. Makes you wonder what this world's coming to. Naturally, the press had a field day with it. It was all you saw on the news for a while.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. It was all over the internet. Anything that stops the trains during rush hour makes the news.
It was all they talked about. Probably because he was a policeman.
The judge is handing down the verdict today, and I don't expect he'll be pleased with it. Every answer he's given has been, I don't recall. Like that'll do him any good.
Stop that man! That man's a groper! Stop him! Stop him!
I didn't do it! Let go! Hey, let me go!
Someone help! Get a station car!
This man grabbed me on the train! He put his hand up my skirt!
No, you're wrong! You got the wrong guy!
Stop struggling, asshole!
Let me go.
The cops can check your hands to see if you did it or not. Be here any second now, so just chill out!
Hey, are you filming this? Put that camera away!
Ehara-san, do you mind sitting up straight in court, please? A bad attitude isn't going to do you any favors.
Does it even matter? It's over. The verdict has already been decided.
Your demeanor still has consequences. The worse things are looking for you, the better an impression you need to make.
Leave an impression. Huh. Well, if I were the judge, I'd be happy about having an easy day on the job for once.
This is no time to be cynical either. Besides, the judge hasn't...
It's decided. Guilty is charged. This also means it's almost time for the curtain to fall until the grand finale.
What?
And so, let's get this show on the road.
All rise!
Well, like I said, we should have a verdict coming down today. We only really needed Saori-kun at the bench, but Hoshino-kun insisted on joining her.
Truth be told, I still can't tell when he's trying to help or when he's trying to impress her.
Then he'll need to pull out all the stops. Saori-kun's no slouch. Plus, she's got ice in her veins.
Speaking of, how'd you end up on the hook for defending an active duty officer?
Well, another firm had it on their plate first, actually. Comro PD, they have their go-to guys. The plan was to get a confession, earning the defendant a nice retirement package and a simple case dismissed.
You mean he'd be found innocent?
Bottom line, yeah. On the condition he left the force anyway.
Correct. But the plan fell apart when the cop kept insisting he didn't do it, in spite of the evidence stacked against him. So, once Comro PD's lawyers decided to throw in the towel, the case went straight to Saori-kun, who just happened to take the call.
Huh. Makes sense.
I'm sure they'll be back soon if you wanted to stick around.
I would, but I gotta tie up a few loose ends. But let us know if any new requests...
Restless as always.
That's a... Anyway...
Hey, ready to wreck shop talk? Not gonna be any bottles of beer on the wall when we're...
Let's get to work.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, this the dump you brought Keiko-chan to?
It is! So could you please just let me go?
Not a chance. You get a front row seat for when your boss shows up.
What are you, crazy? He'd murder me on the spot!
He's that scary, huh?
Yes, actually! Not to mention all his boys!
All the more reason to put him in his place. Pricks like that need to learn how to treat a lady.
Agreed. Oh, hold on. Sugiura.
Really? Could he choose a worse fucking time? Talk about buzzkill.
Hey there. You miss me?
Jeez, it's been what, half a year?
Good as it gets.
Well, I've got some good news of my own I wanted to give you, man. Tsukumo-kun and I have our very...
Wait, are you saying you started a detective agency? Meaning, now you're a detective?
Yep, got our own office and everything. It's in Yokohama. Didn't want to muscle in on your turf.
Man, I don't know what to say. No,
One and only. At least, the only one I know. Thought his hacking might give us an edge. Never figured he and I were on the same wavelength about stuff. Anyway, we got a pretty big... So, that got me thinking, why don't we call up the... Oh, yeah?
Yep, I'll tell you all about it later.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, buddy.
You will.
Kosuke, care to explain what the fuck's going on?
It's, not what you think.
We're here on account of a woman named Keiko Hamada. She says she's been threatened by an illegitimate business.
Oh, I see. You're the guy who had this dipshit's phone.
Yagami Detective Agency, at your service.
Yagami Detective? Yo, wait a sec. You the kid Matsugane-san took in?
There, you see? I told you people have heard of us.
Huh.
As for me, the name's Kaito. Used to wear the Matsugane myself.
Oh, I've heard plenty about you. You're a real celebrity, buddy.
A man's gotta have a reputation, right?
Masaharu Kaito. Ugly as an ape and just as dumb. Lets an amateur thief get the drop on him, then forks over the family safe? Yeah, you're a real legend.
Don't talk like you were there, jackass. You want an ape? I'm about to go ape shit here.
Come on, man. Don't give him what he wants.
Fuckhead.
Now that we'll be tacking on our fee on top of that. Just business.
Hear that, boys? You know the best part of breaking ranks with the Tojo clan? The freedom. And guess meaning whatever goes...
Hey.
Greetings.
Oh,
He didn't
so-
offend you, did he? I hate to think he... But if so, we didn't mean it.
Yep, no offense taken, man.
Any... Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Listen, I just wanted to thank the both of you for all you've done.
I'm just...
Oh,
Beg your... I take...
That's all.
well, and that... Oh, I...
Sorry, son.
Now that you mention... There's that...
We will. Well, thanks for having us on such short notice. Oh, and give the two love...
All rise.
In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end with a guilty verdict. That makes the odds for a defense lawyer to get an acquittal about 10,000 to 1. But I beat those odds on a murder case. It's a hell of an achievement. Unfortunately, it came with a price. The death of an innocent woman. The shadows of truth escaped. Yeah.
Hey, Talk. You read me? You gonna be okay tailing this guy? Or do you need the Detective Basics manual?
Kaito-san, please. I could tail him in my sleep.
The manual says to keep your eyes open, actually.
Be careful here.
Duh, did I delete that app?
Must be my imagination.
Kaito-san, you made contact with a new face. I'm gonna get a shot as evidence.
Good call.
Kaito-san.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna...
Man, I haven't seen you in forever, Sakura-chan.
I know you.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit all that.
Well...
These directions are terrible.
Must be my imagination.
Wait a sec. That's Yagami. He's the detective who reported Aniki's affair to his old lady.
Yeah, fuck that guy! Aniki got so pissed he took it out on us! Still fucking sore about it! Yo, Yagami! Just your luck to be passing by us today. You're a dead man, bro!
Man, this neighborhood never changes, does it?
Oh yeah, I need to get more cash. Guess I'll stop.
Too close. Oh, crap, I don't have it.
Imagination.
Ah, shit.
Took that time already. Guess it's okay.
Suspicious. No way that's gonna work.
Yo, Talk. You hanging in there, buddy?
Kinda hit a wall here.
What's that supposed to mean? You didn't lose the guy, did you?
Look, my hands are tied right now, but everything's under control. Oh, let's go.
Talk.
I'm still in the...
Oh,
what do you
if it's a...
All right, let's go.
Yo, you got a minute?
Aha. Whoa. Lights on. Oops. Too close. Oh.
Nice. Perfect.
Okay, that makes sense.
Time out.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Let's go. Hey!
Now you're really asking for it.
Hold up! Leave me alone! What's the problem? Leave me alone! What's the problem? What do you want?
You won't get away.
Get away from me!
Ready to go.
Hold up! What do you want?
Come on.
This is Gen.
Sorry to impose, Genda-sensei, but can Keiko-san stay here a while?
Fine by me.
It's...
no.
Huh?
All rise.
What is it?
This is the Yagami Detective Agency. I run the place with the help of my partner, an ex-Yakuza named Kaito. I wish I could say keeping this place afloat was smooth sailing. But the reality is, we'd be drowning if it weren't for the gigs we get from Genda-sensei. It's not like we don't have the technology. But when street smarts fail, most of the time we have to get physical. That happens a lot.
Guess we can finally take a breather.
I wasn't I? Crazy how he ended up in our line of work.
After seeing us in action, who could blame him?
Yagami-san, everything okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, it's a long story. You were saying something about a big case?
Oh, yeah. Listen, man, you gotta come check out Yokohama. We've been getting jobs left and right, and if we can ace this case I've got lined up...
Oh, yeah?
Hey, have some faith.
Just looking out for you, man.
Well, I do appreciate that. Then, should I save the details for
Sure.
when I see... Honestly,
When you want...
ASAP. We're based in Ijincho. Look for an office that says Yokohama 99 out. The real question is, you free on such short notice?
What schedule? Outside of
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cuts.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Sugiura.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna be so great.
You'll be there. Sugi, you'll touch it.
Yokohama 99's cross streets. Aw, it's not even close to Chinatown. So much for us getting a decent meal on this strip, huh?
Well, then how about on the way home we take ourselves a little detour? Maybe.
Tsukumo's place is way out there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that.
Let's roll, Tom.
Slow down!
Yo, hold up a sec, Doc. Nonsense over there.
That's not what I said. What'd you call me?
What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason. You have one? It's a free country, isn't it?
Whoa! Hey! What gives? You just kicked my sign over!
Ah, that was the wind, man. A big old gust just came through, right?
Yeah, crazy. Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Agreed. So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Well, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
Let's go.
For fuck's sake.
Yo, was that Aikido just now? Oh, don't tell me you've been training in a secret dojo or something.
Just more of my own thing, really. Figured I'd find a way to hold back for punks like that. Here, this came from one of those kids. Your call what to do with it.
You really didn't have to. Those were students from Serio High. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of entitled brats.
They'd learn.
Well, we've got our fair share of unsafe those kids.
So there's...
Think they'll be
I certainly hope not. Anyway, I sure am glad you stopped by. Come to think of it.
Yeah, but we might end up staying. For a while at least. Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 99? We were on our way there.
I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell.
That's all right. If anything, we should get going.
Sure. Oh, but before that, please take this with you. Consider it a token of my gratitude.
What is it? Yokohama 99.
Oh, not too...
Yo.
Ah, if it isn't the man of the hour, Yagamishi.
Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
This guy. First, he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office. Little shit.
You're still quick as a thief. Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
It was stealing.
Oh, come on. You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right? We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
The place is nice, though. It's kind of familiar, even.
It should be. You're our inspiration, Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal.
For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Let him go over what we know.
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting, too.
An agenda?
Just roll with it. Give him a chance. All the detective talk has made him go a little overboard. I'm sure it'll work itself out.
It's all good. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major upward trend with these kinds of cases. What do you think? Care to take a wild guess?
I'll give you a hint. It's not a problem you'd find in Kamurocho.
So, it's specific to Yokohama?
I know. It's gang warfare. The outfit's running.
Ancient matriarchs were particularly vulnerable during childbirth, thus requiring communal support. So you could kinda say the survival and reproduction of our species was largely oxytocin at work. After all, raising a child in the wilderness would have been impossible alone. However, this intense social need bore a dark side. Individuals who failed to contribute were shunned and eventually condemned. Let's say there was a villager who never put in his fair share. All he did was eat the crops. If that became the norm, nobody would work until the village was on the brink of starvation.
And by then it'd be too late.
Precisely. That's why these offenders were punished. Primitive as it was, punishment equated to justice, a necessary measure for society's greater good. And societies with a stricter sense of justice were the ones who put this into focus. These people are our direct...
So from a science perspective...
More like it's hardwired.
Hormones are fucked up, huh?
I wouldn't chalk it up to just that. However, we humans, whether we're socially awkward or simply misunderstood, those who don't conform are ostracized. That's how it's been since time immemorial. The misfits of civilization are deserving of punishment. All over the world, no matter where or when.
Looks like you guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the books. I'm more in charge of the fieldwork.
Makes sense.
Here's another fun fact. While an act of betrayal also in those cases, the act of punishment floods the brain with dopamine, triggering an instant rush of pleasure. In other words, serving justice can feel just as good as eating or having sex.
Sure, but that's where we have to draw the line. Justice can't be twisted into joy, or it stops serving its purpose.
Very perceptive, Yagamishi.
So, back to reality. What's this big case that needs all the manpower?
Ah, yes. Our client is the chairman of a private school. He wants us to scour the campus for any and all instances of bullying, leaving no stone unturned. That said, he also requires us to be discreet.
How big is this school?
Let's see, there are 6 classes per grade, making 18 in total. So approximately 600 students. Given that, Sugiurashi and I couldn't possibly vet them alone.
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay out the specifics. How about the two of you come join us? We could use the help.
Man.
For a couple of rookies, you sure have it together.
You guys are free until dinner. Oh, we already made the reservations in Chinatown, by the way. Think of it as a little welcoming party. The restaurant's name is
Sure.
Let's hit it. Slow down! Ditching me? Slow down! Hold up, would you?
Kyoinro. Looks like this is it.
Are you almost here, Yagamishi? We went ahead and sat down.
Actually, we're right.
Excellent. Just give the host my name.
Will do.
Was this the same guy living in a net cafe?
Yeah.
Without further ado, allow me to introduce Yagamishi and Kaito-san, the gentlemen I mentioned before. They are, without a doubt, the finest private eyes in Kamurocho.
Yes. Tsukumo-san here has certainly been singing your praises. My name is Okuda. I'm the chairman of a private high school, Seiryo, if you've heard of it.
Seiryo High. Isn't that where those kids were from?
Yeah, the ones from earlier.
Is something the matter?
We actually ran into some of your students today. There must have been 7, 8 of them. They were harassing a restaurant worker and recording it on their phone.
Oh boy. And I'm guessing you didn't just stand and watch?
You bet your ass we didn't. Had to knock a little sense into those brats.
You mean there was an altercation? Perhaps I should pretend not to have heard that.
Come on, pal. Why don't we cut the formal crap and tell it like it is?
Because that would be unprofessional, Kaito-san.
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you mind sharing any background information you may have?
Certainly. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. We continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive environment? Or if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, I believe the key is prevention.
And you're hiring detectives to help?
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was dawning on me, I happened across a sign. Yokohama 99, it read. I visited your webpage, actually. At that moment, I knew...
Sounds like you walked right out of a commercial.
In most situations we've dealt with, we knew who the problem was before. All we needed to do was get the evidence. But in this case, we don't even know if there's a bully in the first place.
Hence why we called in the reinforcements.
So, I take it you have...
Of course. We're going to start by spreading hidden cameras throughout the school, anywhere that bullying is most likely to occur. This footage should then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile...
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned...
Yes, but if one of these spy cams were found, As such, our pair of experts are intimately familiar...
Damn. This secret stays between you and us, Chairman. Not even do I have that correct.
You do. I believe the more people who know, the more likely it is this would get out. At any rate, I've heard Yagami-san here has tackled... I'm glad to have such a reliable...
So, Yagami-shi, if there's anything you'd like to ask the chairman, now's your chance.
Hey, good idea.
Way to put... In the event we do...
Of course, we would...
Wouldn't that could lead...
The teacher, that...
What if you...
you don't think...
Hey, Chairman. Isn't it nothing like... So, we did get...
Nick?
Could you...
Like
Okuda...
yeah, it has...
You mean...
Not on paper, at least. We established a committee to investigate, but they never turned up anything. Neither did the court.
Wait, you were taken to court?
Yes. One of the students' parents filed a lawsuit. Now, there were online postings that may or may not have hinted at bullying, but the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court ruled we were in the clear.
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really no bullying, Chairman?
I would like to believe, but I may have been too far removed from the classroom. Every day I watch our students come to... They're all so full of life. However, around 2 months ago, we lost... The hell? That could have been the case, but I didn't get enough details to say for sure. From what I'd observed, but I later heard his family had... That is...
I think this conversation...
I suppose we'll have to...
That would be...
All
Are
right.
you really pretending you waited?
Hey, waiter! I want to place an order.
I take it this place isn't exactly
Don't you
cheap.
worry about that, Yagami-shi. The bill...
In that case...
So, how was that for your first... I realized that meeting was a lot to take in, but...
Oh, yeah. What was that you said about using hidden cameras?
Tomorrow we'll be deciding where to put them. We don't have all that many, so you know. Oh, and we'll be dressed as AC repairmen.
What? You gonna make us wear uniforms?
Of course. As you may recall, only the chairman is aware. We must therefore deceive...
Sounds like a plan to me.
In any case, try to...